Excuse the stupid lines you might see on this camera's garbage. Um, Waiting on a new phone. But uh, I want to talk about prepping, man, because it looks like there's a lot of things happening in this. It's not just the United States. There's a lot of things happening in the world, man. You got the U.S. provoking Venezuela. You got Russia, from what I'm hearing, aiming missiles towards U.S. warships. You got the Mexican, a mayor of a Mexican city has just been assassinated. Trump talking about going into Mexico. Trump's talking about going into Nigeria. You got all of these Chinese able-bodied people in this country. I'm hearing it's probably close to millions of them in here, and we don't know where they are. People that's close to me that's in the military, I've been hearing that a lot of these people are set up near military bases all over the country. We got the SNAP benefit crisis that's just about to pop off. It ain't really get as bad as people think it's gonna get yet. We got the government is still shut down. You got oh man, it's a host of things going on, dude. That I've never seen nothing like it, man. So I saw somebody leave a comment. I was watching a prepping video. So somebody asked that, somebody said that they haven't prepared. What should they do? They're scared. They want to prepare. And I understand, man. Some people are not. They're not wired to when it comes to stuff like this. It's not hard. I would say just make it simple, man. I would say, man, I told people that this country is on its last legs. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if the government knows something we don't know. If they're trying to leave us high and dry. I know some people that's telling me they think that the government they're about to flee and let this country get invaded. I don't know. I'm hearing so many different things from different people that I know that I'm real close to, that different theories that they think is happening. It could be anything, but one thing you should do is try to prepare as best as you can for whatever it is. All right. Now, what do I suggest? To the people that don't prep or don't have food put away, firearms, like stuff like that. As far as foods, get you some canned goods because they last many years. Freeze dry foods. Get you some rice. Get you some pasta, dry pasta as well. Lots and lots of water. Also get water filtration tablets, water filters, little portable propane canisters. I have a propane stove, a portable that I've never used, but I have it put away in case I gotta move and stuff like that, move around. I got propane little canisters I could take with me and cook on the little stove and stuff like that. Get you some canteens, medicines, put away some medicine, some Band-Aids. Definitely need that. Put away get some tourniquets. That stuff those are the most important stuff, man. You need stuff like that if you're going to be prepping. Get you some seeds, vegetable seeds, fruits. Put that stuff away. Maybe put away some soil. Definitely go to the gas station, get some gallons of gas and put it away and store it with some gas stabilizer. At least maybe 10 gallons of gas put up or something like that. If you got a truck, I'd say something like 10, 20 gallons. And then when you're stepping into the ammunition, the protection type of stuff, definitely get you a lot of ammo, man. Even get ammo that you don't have guns for. Use those as barter items. That's a smart thing to do because somebody else might have a caliber that you have that you don't have a gun for, and they need ammo for it or something. You never know. You can barter it for some apples or whatever the hell, stuff like that. As far as the guns go, I have a little formula that I come up with. You should have, if it's you by yourself, a good amount of guns is 6, maybe like 6 or 7 guns. That's probably really all you really need. 2 handguns of the same caliber. Rather, I would say 9mm is the most common. So I would say 9mm. Secondary, maybe 45 cal, and then third 40 caliber. But I say 9. Okay, 9 is everywhere. Get you 2 9mm pistols, a Glock. Definitely get you a Glock. If you don't get nothing else, you make sure you get you a Glock, man. You definitely get you a Glock. I would say get you 2 Glocks. Or if you want to flavor it up, get you a Glock and a Smith & Wesson, a Glock and a Ruger, but you never leave the Glock out of that situation. You never, ever leave the Glock out. You got to have a Glock. You know what I mean? Like my man Tommy Lee Jones said on The Fugitive, get yourself a Glock and ditch that nickel-plated sissy pistol. You know what I mean? And I really feel him on that. Can't go wrong with your Glocks, man. A good Glock 17, which is, from what I'm hearing, is on its way out. They will stop making them from what I'm hearing. That is why I laid away a nice Glock 17 Gen 3 because I'm a big fan of the Gen 3. Get you a Glock 19, Glock 19X. If you're going to go with the Rugers, Ruger SR series, those are older. Ruger American 9mm. Stuff like that, or Smith & Wesson M&P 9 Glock. You gotta have your Glock and Smith & Wesson, if nothing else, for his handguns. And then get you 2 rifles, okay? 2 rifles of the same caliber. Most people gonna say 5.56. Yeah, for sure. That's like the 9mm of the rifle rounds. You know what I mean? So you get you the 5.56, a good rifle. It don't have to be a $3,000 rifle. You get you a good mid-tier rifle, man. You get you a Smith & Wesson rifle, a Springfield, a Delton, a Diamondback, something like that. You can get you a Radical. If you want to step it up a notch, get you a Bravo BCM, get you a Daniel Defense, something that's within reach. But then you got people that believe in AKs. If 2 AKs is good. A Wasser 10 is a good choice. A Romanian Wasser, a Arsenal Bulgarian, a Yugoslavian Zastava. Get you one of those, two of those, or 2 Zastavas, 2 Romanians, 2 Bulgarians, or mix it up. 2 7.62 by 39 rifles if you want to do it that way. The reason why I'm saying get 2 of the same, because let's say one of your rifles get taken, or it breaks for whatever reason, which shouldn't happen, but if it does, or you gotta you lose it or whatever it is, you got you another rifle, and it's just you. All right, you gotta have something to back that up. Same with the pistol. You break, you lose your Smith & Wesson, you got your Glock. You lose your Glock, you got your Smith & Wesson. And then, last but not least, but a lot of people might not, everybody don't have to go this route. I would say also a bolt action rifle, maybe like a 30-06, something to hunt with, a 270 Winchester, 243, something like that, and a shotgun, a few shotguns. I would say maybe 2 shotguns, maybe 3, like a semi-auto and then a pump shotgun, or 2 pumps and a semi. Mix it up. So if it's you by yourself, man, maybe like all together as far as guns, maybe like 8 or 9 guns, and then you secure them. If it's a family, you might need a little more than that, man. You might need more. If it's like you and your wife, you might need 3 handguns, or you might need 3 rifles. You know what I mean? It's good to have an extra one, an extra shotgun. If it's like you and you got big kids that know how to shoot and all that, it's like 5, 6 of y'all, you're gonna need a few more handguns, maybe like 7 or 8 handguns. I would say altogether maybe 20 firearms for a family of like 5 or 6 people or something like that. So the more people in your family, the more firearms you're gonna need to secure. Never enough ammo. Whenever you see it, buy it, stash it, put it away, keep putting it away. I've been doing that for years, since 2008. You know what I mean? So just keep buying ammo, buy the common calibers, 9mm, 45. And if you have revolvers or something already, 357 Magnum, get a few boxes of those. If you got little pistols like 380, 32, grab about 100 rounds of that and put that away. You're not going to really need those for nothing crazy. But definitely get a whole lot of 5.56, a lot of 7.62 by 39, a lot of 9mm, a lot of 12 gauge or 20 gauge, a good amount of hunting ammunition for whatever caliber you got. But it's very important. Get some cleaning supplies, also parts for your guns. Get some extra springs and, things like that. A lot of people don't think about stuff like that, man. You got to think about the parts. You want to have spare parts for whatever reason. All right. But, because it's time, man. It's time for people to stop playing. Because can you believe in the times that we in, you still have governments that are still trying to ban guns and still trying to come rights, like in Massachusetts. Now, Massachusetts, I just find it funny, right? These people keep proving my point every day. What up, man? What's going on? These people keep proving my point. They are mad at Trump for what he's doing. They're saying he's violating the rights of the people by holding back SNAP. At the same time, Massachusetts, right, is violating people's rights, forcing them to register their guns. This is what I mean. Like, they pick and choose what rights that they want to abide by. But when they feel like there's something that's threatening them and there's power, then all of a sudden they care about the Constitution. They don't care about it when they're violating people's rights, though. But my thing is, we in Virginia, and we're on the brink of a new governor. And Abigail Spanberg, I don't like that woman. She's a spy, number one, and also she might end up winning. Virginia is like a purplish state, like it's blue, like it's like a lot of Democrats at the top, and there's a lot of reds at the bottom. So if she wins, bro, they're already talking about rifle bans in Virginia. It didn't pass before, but now if she get in, I'm almost certain that she might have that passed. And it ain't gonna be looking too good out in VA unless people allow it to happen. But I don't think Virginians is gonna let that happen. But then, hey, who knows, right? It's a whole lot of other shit people that happen, and all they did is cry and bitch and complain about it. You know what I mean? So, this is why I don't vote, man. You just voting for your own impression. It don't matter what side it is. I ain't voting for none of these motherfuckers no more. I voted twice. They will never get me to do it again because it's pointless. You know what I mean? You just voting for people to put in office to rule over you, and you just voting for people to put in office so they can get a high class job. That's all. That's all it is. That's all it is. Fuck them and their job. People starving out here. You got people losing their fucking jobs, and come on, man. So Americans gonna have to buckle up and hold each other down. Stop paying them taxes because they don't deserve it. Because they're not representing you. So what the fuck are you paying them for? They can't lock everybody up. It's getting to that point, man. So to all the people that's not prepping, don't feel ashamed. I understand. We don't know what your circumstances were. You probably not in that. A lot of people not in that culture of prepping. Like when I'm from New York. A lot of people in the city don't know nothing about prepping because they have buses and trains that take them everywhere. They can walk to their job. They got stores right down the street. Stores, like 5 stores on each corner. And you know what I mean? So they don't have to go far and really reach for nothing. And when you think about it, man, when people say that they're independent, like how really independent are you? When people say, well, I'm independent, I do this and that. Okay, well, how are you independent when you don't pay your electric bill? You ain't got no more electricity in your house. That's not being independent. That's being dependent on a utility company to bring you power. How are you independent when you can't even source your own water? If you don't pay your water bill, they turn your water off. So then you're not independent. You're dependent on a utility company to bring you water to your house, unless you find ways to go off the grid, which I think a lot of people should start doing. But it's very hard because they tie up all your slave wages is always tied up with all these utility companies and the government snatching everything from you. So it's hard for you to save because A lot of people got all this dumbass debt they don't need. You know what I mean? And this is the problem, man. And I decided to cut a lot of shit off. I just stopped paying a lot of things. I'm selling a lot of stuff. All I'm about is my prepping now with my guns, man. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't need 1,000 pair of sneakers. No. I'll take 1,000 rounds of ammo. I'll take that. But y'all be safe, man. Y'all buckle up, bro, because I don't know what the fuck is going on, but you could just feel something is wrong. I've been having weird dreams. I had a dream. I was on the interstate driving, and I look to my right. I look up. I see a military jet. The jet went straight in the air, and then it nosedived straight down into the ground. Like I couldn't see where it fell at, but I saw the fireball, like it exploded, and the concussion, the waves from the explosion, it rocked my car to the right, like it was rocking everybody's car, and I woke up sweating. Let me tell you something. The last time I had a dream of a plane crashing was in 2000, and guess what happened in 2001? Yeah, 9/11. So y'all be safe, man. This is the Rebel, man. It's Rebel 9. I love y'all, man. Prep as much as you can, because the government they're not gonna save you, man. They ain't gonna save you for whatever's going on, and whatever this government is up to, and whatever. You better believe that the people here, we gonna be the ones to take the brunt of this shit. So they not gonna help us, man. All they want to do is take your weapons and shit from you. That's what they want to do. Disarm you so whoever can do whatever they want, and that's not gonna happen over here, man. People over here will die first before they let that happen. Period. Point blank. This is not Canada, bro. This is United States of America, man. And it may look like people ain't doing much right now, but I guarantee you, man, there's people, they know what time it is. A lot of people know what's going on. They getting a sense of what's going on. How they feeling, how I'm feeling. It's something ain't resonating right in the air. So people are definitely prepping. I came out of the gun shop up the road last week. Usually the wall guns and all of the fucking rifles was gone. There was like one rifle on the damn wall. That told me a lot. The ammo was low. That gun shop always got ammo, and it was running like low, like real low. So yo, listen, y'all be safe. It's the Rebel, man. It's Rebel 9. Love y'all. I'll catch y'all on the next one. I got some gun reviews. We're gonna start doing some things, man, for as long as we can still do it, baby. You know, I'm living my life while I'm also having my head on a swivel. You can't be blind to what's going on, but you can't be paranoid either. You gotta have a balance, man. Don't be paranoid. Watch your surroundings. Live your life. Watch your surroundings. Live your life. Watch your surroundings, and you'll be fine. Watch out for your fellow people too. Watch your neighbors, man. Take care of your families. Keep them close. Love y'all.